The season here, Trailblazers would beat them. Shea, Flag, Santi, Victor Depoy, most improved, Kada, clutch player Jaylen Brown, Dadenall, John Murphy. First team, really good. Second, obviously. Third team, really good. Defensive, rookie second team, Maxime Reynaud. That's pretty cool. And here's the playoffs. I'm just going to simulate them real quick. No need to act crazy. Oh yeah, I was controlling the Bucks and the 76ers. They were having some lineup issues, so I fixed them. Obviously, got the Bucks all the way here, so that's pretty good. Round, Nixon 7, Brunson Finals MVP. LeBron's gonna stick around. Let's mess the Lakers up as much as possible, and Curry sticking around as well. Nothing there. We are projected pick 6. Here we go. Wow, okay. Grizzlies, number 14 pick. I'm just going to skip a little bit faster here. This guy's talking a little slow for my liking. So one thing I did want to say is that there are some picks wrong in here, which I'll fix. This Pelicans pick is actually Indiana's pick. I don't know why we were projected pick 9. We're not projected pick 9. We were projected pick 6. But that might mean we're jumping, maybe. We're projected pick 6. Oh, wait, we jumped. We jumped. Come on. We're in the top 3. We're in the top 3. We're in the top 3. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. We're in the top 2. We might win the lottery. We just won the lottery. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Oh my god. Bulls jumped to 2, 76ers at 3, Mavericks at 4, Wizards at 5, Brooklyn at 6. I'm going to fix that. That Pelicans pick is back in Indiana. Wow. I mean, okay, we got some choices to make here. We jumped to 1. I cannot believe that. I'm going to stop controlling these teams. There wasn't anything I could do with them anyways, so wow. This is insane. I don't even know what to say. We have a decision to make, and it is a 1 and 2 draft. I mean, either of these guys would be so good. So good, man. I'm pretty sure, oh man, in real life it's a 1 and 2 race, right? I think Boozer's kind of the lock to go pick 3. Ah, it's so tough though. So tough. Maybe not. I would say, I mean, Darren Peterson seems like the lock for number 1. I think, like, 3-point sniper. Like, he is a stud, dude. I'm just trying to think, like, what do we even do here? Because, I don't know. Another thing I am looking at is possibly trading up. For Kingston Flemings is the guy that I was looking at maybe going for. The highest I've seen him go is 10. Looks like 10 is the highest he's projected. So I would say we could see, I mean, he's probably going to be the third point guard off the board. Maybe not, though. I'm thinking Hornets at 11 or 12 is where I'm looking right now. Man. Man. This is so tough because now I don't know what to do. I think that just the way our team is, we picked up Jonathan Kuminga. I think there's high expectations for him. We're going to pick up 2 guards. That's kind of my only, like, reservation here is we're going to pick up 2 guards and then, I mean, because Kingston Flemings was the guy that I really thought that we were going to end up with. Who has pick 2? Who has pick 2? The Bulls. Wow. Wow. I mean, this is just not what the top 3 should look like at all. Hold on a second. I gotta take over the Rockets and the Pelicans. They should not have those picks. Pelicans should not have this pick. This is going back to the Pacers. Pacers can give them their second round pick from the Jazz. And then the Rockets should not have this pick. They will have the Nets pick next year, though. Because the Nets would obviously opt to take this pick. They would not just let them have this. So you can have the rights to Brooklyn's pick next year. Oh, they already have swap best, but they don't have it this year. So, take the earliest second they have. This is just kind of just to make it better, right? But what do we do as the Kings? Is the discussion now. Because we jumped to pick 1. I was really thinking there was no way we were going to jump. When I saw we were in the top 3, I was ecstatic. I'm trying to think who is the franchise changer that we can take in this draft. Like, man. I think it has to be Darren Peterson. He has to be the best player, I think. I just don't know a world where he's not. Like, when I'm looking at the teams that should have been at the bottom for the top 4 picks, it was the Kings, it was the Wizards, it was the Nets, and it was the Jazz, probably. The Jazz, I'd say. Kings, Wizards. I think the Wizards really needed to be in this top 3, man. I really think they needed to be. I mean, Boozer or Caleb Wilson would have been awesome for them. When you're looking at the Nets, I mean, they needed A.J. DeBonsta so bad. That team needed him so bad. Yeah. Not sure there's much of a choice here. We are going to take our pick here. It's so tough. A.J. DeBonsta is supposed to go 1. He's got a weakness. I think Darren Peterson is like one of one kind of guy. And we're going to take Darren Peterson here. I know that Cameron Boozer, again, really good as well. Caleb Wilson, a lot of good players here. We are going to take Darren Peterson, I believe. I mean, it's so tough. It is so tough. I really thought AJ was going to be my guy. But Darren just doesn't miss threes. He doesn't miss. He shot 441 from 3, averaged 28 points per game. Give me Darren Peterson to be the future of this team. Now we just need to wait and see. The top 4 are gone. The Wizards aren't going to take a guard, I don't think. The Nets, probably not. Okay. I'm trying to think of what team would want Domantas Sabonis. I am looking at the Hawks. I know they have Porzingis. He's expired. I think Sabonis and Okongwu would be a pretty good pairing. They have kind of been rumored to be a buying team. Also, it's kind of a weird... They're not going to be able to bring back Porzingis. It's the Hawks. It's not going to be the Grizzlies. Hawks... Grizzlies, Jazz, Pelicans. I'm thinking about one of these Hornets picks is where I'm going to go with it. Wow. that's okay because draft day trades exist, and that is exactly what we're going to do. The Hawks and Kingston Fleming. I mean, I'm trying to think how much value would Sabonis have in this scenario. Trading all the way up to that pick, it would probably just be Sabonis straight up. No, I'm thinking that's probably pretty close to what it would be. I was thinking Sabonis would be a Hawk, or a Hornet, sorry. I thought that, I didn't actually look at the Hornets before this, but I thought that he would be a nice addition to this team, like really round out their starting group pretty well. It's just the money was going to be an issue, right? Whereas the Hawks, it's not an issue. It's not an issue at all. So they come off that Sabonis contract, and instead of signing someone, they're going to trade for someone. And I'm going to give up Sabonis and this early second round pick for Kingston Fleming. And I mean, they probably like Corey Kispert there, to be honest. And a later second. I do think that we have to give up more than Sabonis for pick. What pick did he go? Pick 7 type player. I do think we would. So yeah, we're just going to trade down in the second round, and it'll be something like this. It doesn't look great for us, but I am just trying to keep it fair. Unless maybe it is like, oh, you can trade up, you know, a little bit. Sure. We trade up a little bit into the first round and get our guy that we wanted in Kingston Flemings, who went way earlier than he was supposed to, which is super annoying, but that's the guy that we wanted. That's the guy we went and got. Darren Peterson's an 80 overall. Next user pick. There's a couple. I like Braylon Mullins quite a bit. Keaton Wagler as well. That's a good core guy. Dash Daniels is here. That's a good upside swing. The thing is like, there's a lot of good guards here. And I kind of wanted to take... Ademara's interesting. We're going to trade this pick. Who's the best player available here? Probably Dash Daniels. I don't mind Dash Daniels coming in here, though. Like, I'm trying to think. It's just we have a lot of guards. He could maybe play the 3. He would be a good, like, developmental 3 we could pick up. I guess he's only a shooting guard, which doesn't really make sense, but... I think we're going to take Dash Daniels, and maybe he will be a part of a trade, or like another draft day trade. I wouldn't hate that. Ademara is another guy that I'm looking at that I kind of like. I just think Dash Daniels is going to have more value than... Yeah, give us Dash Daniels. We're going to pick him up. He might play the 3 for us. We'll see. And that's going to be our draft. I love that draft. Darren Peterson, Kingston Flemings, and Dash Daniels. Yeah, that's really good. Really, really good. Gary Trent on that deal. That's not bad. He was decent for us. Good veteran guy, but I'm going to probably just let him walk. Gives us more contract options. Qualifying Dylan Cardwell, of course, is going to come back. Bird option, we have Keon Ellis. Yeah, I want Keon back. I think a 4-year deal, bird option. 3.75. It's a fair deal for him. Gary Trent, we're going to let walk, of course. And, yeah, we're not going to be able to afford Russ. Sabonis' trade option can go. Dylan Cardwell, I want back. I will look at centers that I can afford. Is he 73? Is that? I don't remember what he was. There he is. We will give him also a 2-year deal. Honestly, like, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. They're going to come in. Russ is going to go. Now we got some choices to make as well, because I think we're good running this center duo next year, but we do need a third center. We're okay at the 4. I mean, Portis could go to the 5 as well. Clifford, Kuminga, Kuzma, Peterson. Yeah, I mean, okay, we got some options. I like this. Devin Carter's going to play over Kingston Flemings to start for sure. I don't remember Kingston Flemings being 6'2". I think that's too short, but that's fine. Darren Peterson, yeah. I don't know how he's not a three-point demon. It should be his thing, but Peterson, Ellis. We definitely have enough players. Pick up a center, and that's kind of it. Unless we want to pick up a... kind of like our wings, kind of like that. Just another big, I'd say. A big that can maybe play in front of Cardwell if we need. But not even, like, just as a maybe kind of guy. That's getting a little too low for my liking. I feel like we have good shooting on our big men. Cardwell can't shoot, though, right now. Maybe like a big that can... I mean, but that's kind of what Portis is. I might move Portis back to the 5 if we need. Athleticism, IQ, potential is pretty good for both, actually. Let's just take whoever we think is here that's worth. Nurkic could be interesting here. We definitely need a vet that can, like, teach. 9 badges is pretty good. 11 badges for Luke Cornett. And that might be the selling factor, honestly. We're just going to take the guy with the most badges in Luke Cornett on a 1-year minimum. And then, as well as... maybe one more guy with a lot of badges would be good. 10, Dante Exum, interesting. Dante Exum might be the last guy. That's definitely interesting. Yeah, we'll bring in Dante Exum, I guess. He's a guy with a lot of badges. Bang. Player progression, let's check it out. Okay, we can work with this. Schroeder, Carter will be the duo. Peterson, Ellis will definitely be the duo. Dash Daniels is definitely someone that might be a trade piece for us eventually. Kuzma, Kuminga, and Clifford, all good. Okay. Portis and Murray, of course. Murray went up 2. Portis still higher over. He averaged 17, man. Give him some love. Jovic is still there as well. And Cardwell jumped 4. Okay. I love that for him. He's going to play backup over Cornette, I think. Kings still have all their picks. So, yeah, I'm going to get into next season here. We're going to download another draft class. We have too many players. Because the issue is I like Exum because of his... I need just guys with badges, though. Like, I can't just... So we could trade someone right now. Okay. Is there any team that's so desperate for a point guard? The Bucks. Bucks are okay. I mean, maybe. I'm looking for someone even more desperate than that, though. Like someone who's got like a 60 in there, and that's it. Not really. What about a center or a power forward? Bobby Portis can play either, just so people know. The Warriors are starting use of Nurkic. That is extremely ugly. Power forward. I mean, yeah, all these teams kind of filled out their rosters, so the Wizards are starting Yaxel Lendenberg. Damn, that is not great. Oh my god, the Wizards picked up LeBron. LeBron's gonna play their 4 probably then. Draymond. Yikes. What's the last guy? I was thinking about Kuzma, so that's a 3 or a 4, so it'd probably have to be a 3, considering I didn't see any holes at the 4. '76 is the worst. Does this team really want Kuzma 1, 2, 3, 4? I mean, maybe they would, honestly. Zaire. I don't think you can make trades right now anyways. Oh, you can. Oh, Zaire. I can't grab him? What the hell? Okay, maybe I'll just worry about benches later. We'll drop Dante Exum. That's fine. Load a draft class up. We used Philliams. Joe Kelmers are good, but not great in that first year. Phillium, is that who I said I was using right? Yeah. 2027 class. Let's try it. Yeah, looks pretty good. See the main guys at the top. Bruce Branch, Tyron Stokes, Caleb Holt, yeah. Yeah, we got Darren Peterson. That is crazy. Because that's like a legitimate, like maybe 95 potential guy. Which is pretty crazy to me. I'm thinking a 12-man is probably going to be good. Luke Cornett's not going to play. Kingston Fleming's not going to play. Dylan Cardwell will play, though. And Jovic and Clifford will both play about 8 minutes a night. Cardwell's going to start out at 10, just because we will need someone to play center. Schroeder's going to start. It's not great. Let's just, right away, 28 minutes a night for him. First overall pick, Darren Peterson, fired up. Kuzma, 24. Keegan, 32. Renault, 28. Kuzma, I want to work his trade value up, so maybe he gets 28 or 24, 24. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Bobby Portis, 24. Kuminga, okay. I want Kuminga to start. I need a little bit more athlete on this starting group because right now it's kind of just a bunch of guys. But Darren Peterson, man, wow. Devin Carter's here as well. I want Keon to play 18. And then we have Devin Carter who can play 14. He didn't play good, but he is our backup point guard. So actually he'll get 12, and Cardwell will get 12 as well. Jovic also plays center. And so does Portis, so we'll be fine. And then these guys are all 3-2s. Dash, you can get backup shooting guard minutes. Or small forward minutes. I don't think he's going to be a point guard for us. And then one other thing, I want to make Neat Clifford a backup shooting guard, just because I think we need more 2 threes. We don't have any. Keon, but all these guys can make the change to 1 if we need. System proficiency, we are going to rock with balanced. It could be a 7 seconds team, but I think balanced is where we want to be for now. Starters. Kuminga. Keegan. Cardwell. The bench is interesting. We got the 2 guys we got from, last year. Darren Peterson, man, that is so sick. I love Keon Ellis too, but, there's no discussion. How long have we been going here? About 25 minutes or so. We're going to play against the Pacers. We have lots of time. We're going to set up some player mentorship. Let's start with the one and the only. What? Am I blind? There he is, Darren Peterson. He is going to go and get... Kuzma would be fine. We really don't have any vets. Dennis Schroeder's probably the only option we got, right? So, strong hand. He doesn't even need to do this stuff. I want him to be able to shoot. I think Kuzma's going to be the guy then, because at least he has set shot, dead eye, and slippery off ball. I just want him to be able to shoot the lights out. We got to pick well here because Luke Cornett is definitely going to be Maxime Renault. Post Powerhouse, High Flying and Iron, Rise Up. Maybe not High Flying and Iron, let's do this. And then Neat Clifford getting one is interesting because think I'd rather do it for Kingston Flemings, honestly, right? Kingston Flemings can go Dennis Schroeder. Ankle Assassin. Float game. Actually, let's do layup and versatile visionary. And then, why can't I do that? Dash Daniels, maybe. Kaminga, Jovic. I don't even know what's the last guy I even have to do. I think I'm good with that for now. Dash is not, I don't know, what are we doing here? Tall is not going to be Schroeder. There's no way Devin Carter's taller than Dennis Schroeder. There's just no way. I mean, like, we're going to do some weird lineups for these things, because, you know what I mean? Like, Darren's going to play the 1. Keon's going to play the 2. Because Darren can't play the 1. This is going to be Maxime Reynaud, Bobby Portis at the there, Keegan there. Kaminga could move up to the 2, but I don't want to do that. We're already slow enough like this, so. Quick. Reynaud at 68 speed. How does Bobby Portis 71? Jovic 72. Yeah, we'll do Bobby Portis here. Keegan 79. 81 for Keon. 83 for Neek. 84. Okay, yeah, definitely Devin Carter. Darren Peterson coming at 81 is solid. I mean, he's just a little bit quicker than these guys, and it's worth keeping him in, so that's going to be that. Defense, bang, bang. I would rather have Kaminga in, I think, even though his ratings are really bad. I think I might do Neek and then Kaminga. If we need to stop kind of vibe. I know that his ratings are technically better, but Kaminga's more athletic, and I struggle on defense more with him. So 3-point Reynaud, Bobby. Can't be Kingston, not yet anyways. I think this might have to be Darren at the 1. Yikes. Yeah, that's not great. Kuzma, Keon. I think Keon's probably our next best shooter. Yeah, it's probably going to be that. Free throw. Reynaud is 78. Bobby, I mean, maybe it's Jovic. Kuzma, Darren, Schroeder. Because Schroeder is higher than the other guy, yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Like that for the free throw, and then custom. Pacers, game 1. Who did they end up drafting? Let's take a look here. They drafted... I thought they had a high pick. Dominic Walker. Wow, they took the center of Visic with the pick. I mean, who do the Pelicans take? Pelicans, Mavericks. The 2 other games close to us. Mavericks to Caleb Wilson. That'd be a good one. Pelicans. They didn't get anyone because they had no pick. I'm trying to think who took that other good player. It was wasn't the Jazz. Why am I forgetting who it was now? Let's go to league news. Season awards. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go play Caleb Wilson against the Mavericks here. There's no impact on that. Let's just play the first game of the year. Let's do it. Darren Peterson. Bobby Portis is the best player on the team, I guess. Darren
All right,
Peterson.
everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the off-season felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Neesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Now here's Schroeder. Here's the triple. Siakam pulls it in. Pass to Nembhard.
Get him some swag.
High post, Jackson. Now Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Count it. Siakam's got the opening bucket of the night here for Indiana.
With a harmonious blend of length and
speed,
Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option. And just a strong finish. The D just one step behind on that play.
And Greg, that's all he needed. That's a dunk this crowd will remember for a while. So it's the Pacers now. Sacramento making their last shot. Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing here by Indiana.
Sneaky playoff team. I don't think so, but
here's Nembhard. Got it from 16 feet.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Schroeder. Murray outside. Pass to Kuminga. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Nembhard. A special move before the shot.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Basket counts. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Jackson. Here's Mathurin. Now, here's Siakam. He's covered by Murray.
Nice, Keegan.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
Jaron Peterson
Indiana
with a
out in
slam,
front.
bro. That was crazy. I see nothing like that.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement
Why
has
is
been
it like
on
they
point.
nerfed Keegan?
Bobby Portis out there with
Everyone else
Keegan
can hit
Murray.
shots, but
Then there's
it's
Carter.
actually insane.
Then it's Keon Ellis. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Bounce pass from McConnell.
Bro.
And that's a foul.
Why?
Called on Keon Ellis.
Switch!
That is his first foul of the game.
Difficult for them. I just can't see that.
Here's Siakam.
Yeah, right now, that's your
Shot
shit.
clock at 5.
That's your shit.
And Siakam
Just-
throws it down.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Carter, the pass to Murray. And it goes down 2 points. Murray's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they will look for.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Indiana making a change here. Jackson's checked in. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the half. Portis a screen on Nembhard. Here's Carter. Good D by Siakam.
I'm a fan. of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And let's take a look now. Pascal Siakam's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 23 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
5 to shoot. Uncovered. Nembhard grabs the board.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Wasted no time on that one. Matherin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers. Here's Peterson. Neesmith covering.
Wide open, Darren.
Decent
What
look
are
from
we doing?
mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Mathurin. Rebound by the Kings.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Unreal,
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Jackson, a screen on Portis. Nembhard for 3. And so it's the Indiana Pacers putting the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And we thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
I mean, no matter what, even if he sucks, right, Darren, he's gonna be able to stand there.
Welcome, everybody.
And hit
You play the right way and you're patient,
threes.
you usually come out
able
with
to shoot.
Yeah, you love a team that will work. Sometimes deep into... And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top...
Next draft,
that'll do it for our show.
Tyron Stokes. We know he's the best player in the class. This year was a 3-horse race. I think Tyron Stokes is kind of that guy. Bruce Branch, of course, is pretty good too. But...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got
fucking God. Fuck this game.
And so in the game for the Pacers,
honestly, like,
in the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Aaron Neesmith. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, and in the middle.
If I try and click steal,
the Kings trail by 10. Murray, a screen on Nembhard. Schroeder kicks to Kuminga. Back to Schroeder. Murray outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Flexing his accuracy. Defenses have to be aware of where Murray is at all times on the perimeter.
Mathurin against Kuminga. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
For Indiana, they had made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Peterson. Outside, Kuminga. 1:56 left to play here in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We call the timeout. Great.
It's going to be on Siakam.
Nice work by Kuminga, using that physicality to earn the whistle.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Free throws. Bro. Okay, I see the crowd. Let's go! Can you hear me click an X? Holy fuck.
And the first one at the line is good.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
No good on the second free throw. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot the three at the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
That one is off.
Taking 3 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Kings trail by 9. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Siakam.
What is why? I did not move that way. He just fucking moves on his own.
Ooh, he's earning
Holy
his
shit, dude. Like, this game is so ass.
Effort at this point.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Isaiah Jackson. And Walker subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Nembhard finds Neesmith. On the wing, Walker. Back to Mathurin. Clock at 6. Pass to Neesmith. Off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 9. Kuzma, left side. It's stolen by Mathurin. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Walker. And here is Neesmith. Mathurin with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Nembhard for 3. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, just run the
ahead by
starters
9
the
as
game.
the quarter comes to a close.
Crazy.
And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle.
Hey, we're doing a good job of keeping our bodies under.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Kuminga, who's out there with Murray, and it's Carter in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now Nembhard. They set the screen. Crane from outside.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Knocks down the 3.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Peterson. He's recovering.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Siakam against Murray. Outside, Nembhard. Beyond the arc. Can't get it.
No.
And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the King. They trail by 11. Outside, Murray. Here's Peterson. Neesmith covering. Jackson with the rebound. Pacers leading by 11. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
Dash Daniels
will go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Outside, Siakam. For three. And it's off. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a 13-point game. Yep, that goes down. Now, Nemhard.
Kings foul. Kings. First personal foul. First team foul.
Rough game.
Substituting on the court.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here.
Kings foul.
Touch him.
Daniels. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
That's good from McConnell.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for McConnell. Murray is screen on McConnell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Yeah, nice. Good steal attempt there, Dash.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
The first free throw is good.
Just trickle it.
TJ McConnell taking 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, rough
so no
debut
problem for
Derek,
Indiana as they get the win. And in the win,
really rough.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it.
We're going to play quite a bit of games this next year. Just because there's teams that I want to play because of rivalries that are building. Yeah, wow, we got shit popped. That's embarrassing. Game 1 of the season. Yeah, we want to play these other top 3 picks. We want to play the Hornets, or not the Hornets, the Hawks, who ended up picking up Sabonis. That'll be up here. We want to play the Bucks, who have Zach LaVine. Bucks, Hornets, Heat. Probably play all 3 of those games this year, and then we'd always play the rookie games after, of course. It's probably be the last year Zach LaVine's with the team. That's kind of the main reason that I'm saying that. But we will just simulate through this. Oh, wow, yikes. I want to see what Darren Peterson's shot tendency is. So I want it to be pretty high. Yeah, I want him taking probably the most amount of shots on the team. And then against Caleb Wilson, Darren put up 21. Caleb Wilson put up 23, 13, and 4. He is a dog. Couple more here. Wow, we are going to be bad this year. Really bad. Wow, we are really, really bad. What is going on here, Keegan? Like, 12 points a game? Hello? Kuminga? Okay. Yeah, and then the Heat game we honestly might play in next episode, so that's probably the plan. I'm assuming they still have DeRozan. They are not starting him, I guess, so that's pretty interesting if they still have him. They do. He sucks now, but they do still have him. So, yeah, starting next episode, we will play the Heat. Thanks for tuning in.